Hello everybody, and welcome back to another episode of the Ultimate Iron Man Progress series. On the last episode, I went on vacation and got a ton of mining experience, over 1 million. Although, to be honest, I'm not really doing this for the mining experience. I'm going for Stardust so that I can train my crafting up to level 85 so I can make my Fury. Additionally, I'm only missing 12 quests for the Quest Cape, the biggest of those being Desert Treasure 2 and While Gothic Sleeps. Additionally, I'm going to start angling to finish the Diary Cape after I get my Quest Cape, because that requires some much higher skills. Anyway, I'm not really sure what I'm going to do this episode. I know for a fact I'm going to work on some mining, maybe go up to 100,000 Stardust or so. Just messing around with the calculator and seeing how much experience I need. I think I need 130k Stardust to get 85 crafting. And that should get us a bit more mining XP. I don't know if it's going to get us another level, but we will see. I think I would also like to do a quest, so that by the time I get my Fury, I don't have 12 quests to do, maybe I have like 5 or 6. With all that said, we're starting off at 1925 total level, and I can't wait to get started. Neat, I got an elite clue from the shooting star. That seems pretty rare. And it's one we can do. Oh my god, I just autopiloted. Now I have to do another lap to do this step. And we were able to complete the clue. I'm gonna keep stacking my clues up because I want to do a pretty big opening after I do all my mining. But I want to make sure I turn on mimics before that. Wow, it has not been too long and we already have another elite clue. Although, unfortunately, this one requires Sins of the Father, which my inventory is in no shape to do. I wanted to make sure I had an elite clue stashed with Watson before I dropped this. And there's level 91 mining. Just one more level till we can do Amethyst. And I think in about 3,000 Stardust, so at 100,000 I'm gonna call it for this episode. And there we are, 100,000 Stardust. Only 30,000 to go until I get level 85 crafting banked. I've been debating with myself whether I should open these clues now or hold on to them until I have all 130k. And I think I'm going to hold on to them so I can have a really big clue opening. And finally, Deadman is over, so as soon as I hop to Deadman, check with Nigel, and come back, I'll be able to buy those capes. Alright, it's a little cumbersome getting the points this way, but at least they're there, and let's hop back to a main world. Okay, and I think I only need to buy 1 cape fabric to do all 3 of my capes. Now, what I'm not sure of is do they all fit on the cape rack. And we are going to get the Armageddon rug. I think I'm going to put that in my hall where my glory is. And yeah, these aren't selling for anything, wow. Well, let's get our Mage Arena 2 capes. I'm pretty excited for this. Okay, so I think all I have to do is use the cape fabric on Nigel, and he'll be able to turn my capes into Deadman capes whenever I want. Yes, it'll consume the scroll. Very nice. And let's see what they look like. Oh, that is cool. I like that. Okay. Nice. I think I like the Zamorak one the best, but let's see what Guthix looks like. Nice. I actually like that more than the regular Guthix. Okay, I'm pretty happy I did Deadman now. And I'm going to buy 1 normal imbued cape, because I want to see if they fit on the cape rack together. If they don't, I will have lost 250k, no big deal, but that would hurt a little bit. Oh, nice, they do fit together. Okay, well, now it's gonna bother me if I don't do the other 2, so rip 500k. And I just bought 2 more imbued capes so that my cape rack would look symmetrical. What is wrong with me? You know, I kinda wanna do the non-imbued ones now. Is it a waste of money? Absolutely, but I'm still gonna do it. And let's go ahead and throw down the Deadman rug while we're in here. You need a hammer and a saw. to lay down a rug. Okay. Okay, I can now saw my rug into place. I'm not a big fan of the way it looks, but at least this house will look a good bit different than my main's house. Why do those skulls have ears? I don't know. Not too crazy about it, but I'll get used to it. So, taking a look at our quest list, I'm going to filter out the quests we've done. We only have 12 left, and I think I know what I want to do. I'm going to go ahead and complete At First Light, which unlocks the Hunter's Guild, which I did Hunter's contracts all the way to 99 on my Iron Man, and that was pretty fun. As mentioned, we're starting At First Light, which is a pretty quick quest. Can you scratch my belly next? It's perfectly safe. I feel like everybody knows that's a trap, but why do they do that? And there's At First Light finished. I can now do Hunter's contracts. I think I could do Expert contracts, but not Master. I've got a little time today, so I think I'm going to do like 10 contracts and see if I like them. I'm kind of leaning towards doing Herbivore until 91, or until I get the pet, and then switching over to contracts. But if I really like these, I might stick with them. Once I had my block list set up, Master contracts were pretty easy and relatively AFK. And please excuse my dog snoring in the background. Okay, this is pretty cool. I didn't use this plugin last time I did Hunter contracts, but I think there's like a pity mechanic where if you don't get the part within a certain number of... Yep, there you go, okay. So I guess it's a guaranteed drop after a certain number? That's kind of cool. And I think this should be a collection log for sunflower splinters. Oh wait, no, I did those before. Let me see. Yeah, I needed to get my ranged level up, or my ranged attack bonus up, so I made some of the new Hunter's Guild armor. Okay, but real quick, I'm gonna get a stale. Oh, a clue scroll. I didn't know you could get clue scrolls from those. Cool. And that didn't take too long. That is 10 contracts. We got about 70k XP from that. Although, if I'm being totally honest, I don't think I'm going to do these contracts until I can do master ones, because they're just a little bit more tedious. Alright, let's open up our 10 rewards. Definitely going to fill up the inventory. Not really expecting anything massive this time, but I think I might actually use the bone shards this time. Oh, I can now do I could always do the basic Quetzal whistle. And our last reward. Okay, not bad. A couple of herbs. Definitely not as good as Herbivore, but I think if I can manage to get the Herbivore pet, I'll switch over to this. Doing like 94 to 99 on my Iron Man got me like 400k prayer XP banked, so it's not insignificant. Yeah, not a bad little haul. I definitely didn't expect to get any of the outfit or anything, but I think the level for Masters is 91. I think I'm going to come back here at 91 Hunter. And when I don't have 5 inventory spaces taken up by clues. Well, I've never used the bone shards before, and apparently I want to use the bird to get over to the altar, but I dropped the feed bags because I look things up before I do them. So I guess we're walking. Okay, like I said, I've never done this before. I think I just used the shards. You don't have any blessed wine. I have to bless the wine. Can you do that? I guess we're gonna consult the wiki. Okay, I don't know why I thought the bones would be used up here and the wine would be used in the libation bowl, but you take your wine up here, and oh nice, it does the whole thing at once. So I'm hoping it doesn't just do one wine per like offering, because that would be so tedious with my inventory. Definitely not set up right now. Okay, and for whatever reason, OBS corrupted that clip, so yeah, I got 14,000 prayer XP from that. Definitely glad I did it. And I gotta figure out why OBS decided to mess that clip up. But yeah, definitely a pretty cool method. I have a ton of prayer XP banked on my iron, so kind of not dreading it so much now that I know how to do it. I'm just a little short of a prayer level, so I'm back at Slayer. That really didn't take too long. This Ensouled Bloodveld head will give us our prayer level, which is our first prayer level in quite a while, I feel like. And there we go, level 76 prayer. I don't think that's a restoration bracket. Oh, that's a 108 combat too. But every prayer level and every other level really helps in the Corrupted Gauntlet. I really can't wait to get back to Slayer. I kind of miss training it. Well, that's on me. I was just doing Slayer to finish off my defense level, and I got a totem piece, so I guess I'm stuck here with my not great inventory until I finish a totem. Oh well, it shouldn't take too long. And I may have mentioned earlier, I did buy the 3 Mage Arena 1 capes, because I want my cape rack to look nice. There's a lot of stuff in here I could fill out for completionist content. Actually, filling out the POH is kind of one of my more long-term goals. Back at Abbey Demons, this is my first time back since getting the whip. I went pretty dry on my first whip, so I wonder if that means I'm going to get lucky in my second. Oh, I almost missed it. There is level 81 defense. And I feel like I say this a lot, but hopefully that helps me tank a little bit more from Hunlif. And that is where I'm going to call it an episode for today. Hopefully it doesn't take too long to finish off the rest of this totem. And I think when I do, I'm going to go ahead and go back to shooting stars. I feel like I've done nothing but shooting stars for the past month, and it is getting a little boring. But unfortunately, or fortunately, Hardcore Bingo is about to start, so I'm going to need some real AFK time on this account. I'm going to try to save my shooting star grind, or at least the end of it, where I go to 130k Stardust for Hardcore Bingo. So I don't know, I may end up opening these clues earlier than I expected, but I'd like to hold off. So when Hardcore Bingo happens, expect a video from my Iron Man account, and maybe a little bit less videos this month from this account. I'm still working on level 85 crafting and the quest cape. And after that, I think I'm going to work on level 91 rune crafting, which we're admittedly not very far off of thanks to my love of blood rune crafting. Then, once I can secure a lot of wrath runes, it's back to Slayer. At least to level 87. And then once I get some gear upgrades, I can really start doing PVM, which is something I've really been missing on this account. Well, I know this was a bit of a shorter video than usual, but I hope you enjoyed, and I can't wait to see you in the next one. Bye!